You're going to hear the term comprehensive school counseling programs quite often. So what does that mean? Well, it means three things. School counseling programs are comprehensive in scope, developmental in nature, and preventative in design. So let's start with the comprehensive piece. Comprehensive means K-12, or in some elementaries, PK, pre-K through 12th grade. Now, granted, the way that you work with kindergartners is going to be very different than an 8th grader or a 11th grader. But by looking at our standards, which are the ASCA Mindsets and Behaviors for Student Success in College and Career Readiness, we take those standards and we introduce them to students throughout their educational career, with the hope being that by grade 12, if they've been a part of a K-12 fully aligned, integrated, stair-stepped counseling program, they will graduate competent in those. Now, that also includes the three domains that we work with students in, that being academic development, social emotional development, and career development. And to see what that looks like, let's move to the second part, which is developmental in nature. So, if we take career development as an example, what you're going to teach a kindergartner or a first grader about careers often is what they can visualize and what they can see. Helpers in their neighborhoods. What do the people that live in your home do? What are some of the community helpers that they are, or people that they might come in contact with? Even introducing basic skills that might relate to different STEM careers, using read-alongs or read-alouds that introduce students to new jobs. Well, then as we move into middle school, there starts to be more career exploration and career awareness as to what careers are out there. How do my interests align with what potential jobs and careers are there? And ultimately, what do I need to do to attain these different careers? And what is the market like for those? And then finally, in high school, that whole career development piece. How do I align my curriculum choices, my internships, my site visits, whatever it is that I have the opportunity to do, maybe an apprenticeship or go to a tech center? How can I do that? Obviously, that whole idea of career development is something that goes throughout the educational perspective. We're not just teaching kids how to read. We're teaching them how to work and how to live and how to make a living. So what about that whole idea of being preventative? Well, the old school guidance counselor was often reactive in nature. They sat in their office, feet up on the desk, waiting for an emergency to happen. And even today, there are far too many counseling offices that work as emergency rooms. But think about it. Would you rather go to your primary care physician to have an overall perspective, or just wait and have to go to urgent care? By teaching the ASCA Mindsets and Behaviors in those three domains, K through 12, we're working to create those skills for students that are preventative, helping them to learn those coping skills, helping them to become strong in their identities, developing those social emotional skills that help them to be ready for the workforce. So that's what we mean by comprehensive school counseling programs.